Welcome to Perfect Woman Podcast, where we celebrate the real, radiant, and powerful woman that you are. This is your space where you connect to yourself, mind, bodies, and your soul. I am your host, Joy Inyunda, and I'll be here to spill the gist about fashion, beauty, self-care rituals, mental health, business, and all of that. Each week, we explore the balance of personal growth, self-love, uncovering tips, stories, and strategies to help you improve your personal life. Let's build a version of the perfect woman that feels authentic, beautiful, and strong. No filters, no limits, just real conversation. Together, let's build the authentic, perfect woman that you are. Ready to glow inside and out? Let's dive in. Man. If it doesn't see your value, my sister, please run.
That's suspicious.
So today we're talking about value and how you can perceive your own value. But first off, you have to be able to recognize your value. You have to be able to recognize that your own value is crucial. When you know your worth, you have to know your self-worth as a lady. You have to know what you are, how you look, how you even perceive yourself. And all of this can be done through personal growth, personal development, and of course having a high self-esteem. Self-love, confidence, and personal growth plays a major role in how you perceive your own value. So always keep that in mind. So these are some of the traits of a man that doesn't value you. One is when he doesn't respect you. Respect is non-negotiable. That man in your life should at least give you some respect, because to be able to grow together, to be able to help each other and see each other as equal mates, there must be no sign of disrespect. And of course, communication is key. You have to have a good number of how you guys are able to communicate with each other, how you talk with each other. He should be able to understand you when you speak. He should be able to listen to you when you speak, and of course vice versa. You should be able to listen to him when he speaks, and you guys should be able to have good communication, because in relationship, either distance, close, or whatever, you guys should be able to communicate with each other well. And of course, action speaks louder than words.
You don't get it yet, do you?
No cho. This is not the one that we say and don't do. It's the talk and do.
Oh my God!
When you start being with a man that say things and don't do them, you already know that it's a no. Any man who says, oh, I value you, or oh, I want you in my life, and they don't even commit their time to you, they don't add value to your life, they always say one thing and don't do it, right? That is not the type of man that you are supposed to be with. And also, of course, acknowledging your impact. As a woman, you're supposed to support your man emotionally, and you're supposed to help him achieve his goals, right? And as a man and a woman in a relationship, both of them have individual roles to play. As with a man that does not show you any of these values, that does not see you as a valuable person, because he has to see you as an asset and not just a romantic sense. He has to see you as an asset, and of course to be able to contribute to his journey of life, right? So mutual growth and support, being in a romantic relationship or whatever type of relationship you have, right? The relationship is supposed to bring growth and support to each other, either way, vice versa, either from the man or from the woman. You are not supposed to be in a relationship that you are not growing. Even normal friendship, normal female relationship, imagine having girlfriends or male friends and they don't even help you grow or help you, support you when you need them the most. That is not the kind of friend that values you. That's not the kind of friend that wants you in their life, or that's not a good friend, right? No toleration of disrespect. I have to say this again, because disrespect is one of, when a man does not value you, or when a man that's when a man begins to disrespect you. you disrespect her, then you start hearing stories of, oh, he hits me, he beats me, and all of that, or vice versa. Because I have to make sure that I am, in between. Right? Also, the woman shouldn't disrespect a man, saying insultive words to her man, or trying to bruise his ego and all of that. A good relationship deserves mutual respect from both sides. Yeah, some controversies about this particular topic. One would be the pressure of high standards versus realistic expectation. Now, this is one of the things that we in this generation are, we're still stuck in it, right? Because there's a very fine line between high standards and realistic expectation, right? One of the things I would say regarding to this, as a woman, having high standards isn't a bad idea, right? Having, wanting the best things for yourself, wanting the best, man for yourself and all of that is not a bad idea. But what are the realistic expectations? Should we say that, should women be expected to lower their standards to accommodate someone who isn't meeting them? Or is it better to remain firm and demand high quality treatment? How do you find a balance between too picky and settling for less than you deserve? I mean, I would say this, right? I would say keep your standards high, right? If you feel, because I wouldn't say you should reduce your standard to be with a man that this man is not up to my standard, because why should you do that?
I just gave you opportunity of a lifetime, brother.
Instead, if you're not getting the men up to your standard, make sure you keep polishing your standard more and more, so eventually you get the man up to your standard. And of course, being a little picky, because I fall into this category. I know, because at the end of the day, I know exactly what I want. I think that is the problem. I know exactly what I want, and I'm not supposed to reduce my standards just because I want to be desperate, or because I want to be be with a man and take Instagram pictures and do all of that. No. But if you want to reduce your standards to be with your own man, I mean, that is on you. I'm just saying my opinion. And of course, realistic expectations. I know I'm not supposed, no human is perfect, and I'm not supposed to, expect that, oh, my future man is going to be so perfect, and all of that. I mean, I'm not also perfect, right? But he should at least meet my standards, right? The popular controversy of the one, right? This is a very interesting, topic people talk about, because everybody believes that, oh, there's one perfect person out there waiting for me. Even me myself, I believe that there is one perfect man out there for me.
Oh my God!
And he's yet to find me yet, but I know he's gonna find me soon, right? So everybody feels that, oh, there's one, Mr. Right somewhere that is going to eventually find them soon, right? And we are ready to make sure that we get there. But at the end of the day, do we think that that is a myth, or we think that we are supposed to be with a man that you can be compatible with, or share mutual growth together rather than perfection? So should we challenge the idea that the one, instead of focus on the compatibility, shared values, and personal growth in relationship? This is a very interesting topic for me personally, because I kind of fall into this category. Do I want to wait for my Mr. Perfect man, or do I want to actually grow a valued relationship with somebody that is a little compatible for me, than waiting for the mysterious D one? I mean, I've never been in this age before, so I don't know how this feels like, right? But I feel that at the end of the day, I know that there should be somebody willing to accept me for who I am, and willing to, and ready, right, to be able to be compatible with me. I mean, if you want to be in a relationship with someone and the person is not even ready to be compatible with you, the person is not even ready to work things out with you, the person is not even patient to work things out with you, that is not going to work, right? So and yes, how much should men change to meet your value as a woman? This is very controversial, because yes, women expect men to meet their demands and to meet their expectation, right? And at the end of the day, people see it as, manipulative or unrealistic. I mean, right? Is it that only the man has to change, or the two partners should, evolve together, right, and make the relationship better, right? But for me, I would say, from my own man that wants me, because they say a man only change for the woman he loves.
Oh my God!
Right? If the man loves me, he probably is going to change for me, right? So I feel that if the man is not changing for me, he doesn't want me, he doesn't love me, he doesn't value me. And yes, self-worth and financial independence for most women who are financially stable and all of that, their expectations are so high. They want a man who has more money than them.
I said what I said, and I'm not changing on it. Okay.
They want a man who can, meet up to their standards and, give them more than what they already can give to themselves. While some other argue that, financial independence does not mean that, oh, you are supposed to be able to ask more from a man. It's just for your personal self and to be able to get the things you want for yourself, right? But this is a very controversial topic, because at the end of the day, I believe women should be able to get what they want for themselves, should try to, be financially independent and not depend on the man.
Don't do it.
But I still don't blame the women who already has this money, right, and want a man who can, who can get them the things they can't get for themselves, or who have high expectation. It's not bad for you to have like high expectations, right? But at the end of the day, the women who have the money, I mean the main money, not any type of money, right? The expectation can be really high, and I don't blame them. I mean, if I have that much money, I would want somebody who can, give me more than what I can give myself. And yes, social media and the illusion of perfection. This is, a very interesting one, because how social media plays relationship, like everybody feels that, oh, it's perfect roses, trips to, Hawaii, Dubai, they'll only show you the happy parts. They only show you the ones that when they are all lovey-dovey and when there's no, problem in paradise. That's what they only show you. And this illusion tends to bring, a kind of funny mindset, whereby people don't even know that that part of the relationship is just one sector, right? There are other parts of a relationship, and social media doesn't show that. And now some women, some men, tend to put that as a standard and saying, oh, my relationship must always look perfect, my relationship must always be perfect.
That's suspicious.
And when things of the sort starts to happen, when disagreements, when things are already happening in a relationship, that always happens, of course, right, then it becomes a problem. Then they feel that, oh, there's something wrong, not knowing that two people from two different backgrounds, right, have to work together, have to bring their ideas, bring their decisions and all of that, to be able to work and be one, as they are in a romantic relationship. I mean, to be able to work with somebody who you have never seen or lived with before, there's so many things that will happen along the way. Forget social media and all the whole facade and everything that it brings and shows that, oh, relationship is supposed to be sweet all the time. It's not always like that. And so, guys, with that being said, if that man doesn't see your value, you should know he's not the one for you. To be able to keep a proper relationship, there are some boxes that has to be checked, right? And don't forget to subscribe, and of course, drop a comment. Let's talk. And yes, I love you guys. Thank you.